Okay, so we're going to go through one by one here and break down a bunch of plays that happened in the fifth inning last night of the Dodgers Yankees game. If you watched the game, you know that this was one of the worst innings that you would ever see in a playoff game, never mind a World Series game. Yankees up 5-0, and they just completely implode. They make mistake after mistake. So I'm going to break them all down. We're going to start with this high view, and then we'll zoom in to see a little bit closer. We're going to talk about the positives and the negatives of each play. So let's start off with this first one. We've got a man at first base. We have nobody out in the top of the fifth. Garrett Cole's been cruising this entire game. Tommy Edmonds here at the plate, and we're going to get this line drive to center field. It's a routine line drive. Judge comes in, and he just drops it. Kike Hernandez is going to now move up to second base. So let's talk about what could have been done differently. And also some of the positives, good base running here by Kike. So the first thing, and I think the most obvious thing, is when this ball is struck right here, the most important thing is to make sure of the first one in any situation. And what you'll see, here's the line drive, and I'm going to zoom in here because you can see right as Judge is about to catch this ball, you see his eyes peek towards the runner to see Kike. And I know that it feels like such an easy play that sometimes players take that for granted. Judge has probably made this play a million times in his life. It's literally hit right at him. But you have to make sure that you secure the first out first. So always get the first out and then worry about possibly getting the double play after that. So that's the biggest thing. Sounds, again, very simple. But you can use it in all areas. Any ground ball, double play ball, make sure one. Always make sure of one out. So that's probably the easiest thing. And unfortunately, this starts a huge rally for the Dodgers. Now let's watch Kike here. Let's watch his base running because I think he does a pretty good job as well. So here's the swing. You'll see Kike starts to get off. Now he gets not exactly halfway, but he gets almost halfway. He opens up. He waits for the catch. Now here's the thing. Right as the ball is about to be caught, because again, this ball is caught 99.99% of the time, probably. It's a line drive right to an outfielder. Usually the only way that players might miss this is if they lose the ball in the lights. And so Kike goes halfway, and now he's going to start to retreat right as Judge is about to catch the ball. He wants to make sure that he doesn't get doubled off. But the important thing is that he keeps his eyes on the ball. So what some players will do is right when they see him about to catch it, some players will just turn their head away from the play, and they'll just start to kind of jog back to first base. But Kike keeps his eyes on it. So you can see he's starting to take a few steps back, but his head is still turned. So he's watching. And then the second that Judge drops the ball, he slams on the brakes and then he sprints to second, and he just beats the ball there. So if he didn't turn his head, if he just took it for granted and said, well, Judge is going to catch this ball, I'm just going to turn, I'm going to jog back to first because I'm not going to tag up. He's going to catch the ball and throw it into second base. If he had done that, well, then he's probably thrown out at second base. But again, he keeps his head turned. He watches the ball. Now he's starting the retreat because he wants to make sure he doesn't get doubled off on that play. But the second that ball is dropped, boom, he locates it. He doesn't need anyone else to yell or tell him to go to second base. He sees the ball, he flips his hips, and he gets to second base. He runs hard, and he's just safe. So starts the inning off. Now we've got first and second, and we've got nobody out. So let me know if there's anything else in that play that you saw that I didn't mention. Put in the comment section below. And we're just going to continue to work through this. We're going to throw another video up here in a second, and we're going to break the entire inning down. So that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Give it a thumbs up. All that good stuff. We'll talk to you later.